Our first stop for the day is the mailbox place. Let's see what we got. You guys are all looking pretty good. You'll do for my purposes. So I still have a few things in here. You know what, let's do. Put you down there. Yeah, didn't get that shark scrapped out yet. Get it? Shark scrapped? Yeah, I didn't get that scrapped out yet, so I still need to work on that. Here, a whole chunk of wood on you. I might put you there. I might just chuck that one. I don't know that I need 3 of them in reserve right now. Hey, good morning. I'm Shark Scrapper. Welcome to the Shark Mobile. And welcome to another day of thrills, chills, and adventure. All right, right now my regulars are going, okay, Shark's had too much coffee already this morning. We're out on another fun street scrap. Kind of a damp day, overcast, 47 degrees. But the forecast is for the clouds to break up and the sun to come out because why? Well, because it's Florida. That's what happens here. So, come on along and let's see what fun stuff we can find today. Let's dive in and make it happen. A bed frame. Casters are still on. Looks like it's in good condition. I suspect my friend Brian will enjoy getting this one. Be able to put it to good use. Let's get you out of the way. I haven't decided what I want to do with that yet, if I'm going to keep it or if I'm going to scrap it right away. It's going to get scrapped. But the question is, do I keep it and fill it? Or just go ahead and... Oh! This one's broken. Well, rats. That's a bummer. Alright, so what I am going to do is I'll remove the casters. Let me see if I can get those off real quick. Oh, caster's broke too. Well, we'll see. So, yeah, unfortunately that frame is broken. That's a shame. That's probably why it's out here. But even if the frame has to go with the shred, the casters are still good for Bryant because these things are hard to find, and matching casters can be a challenge sometimes for him. So, all right, bed frame, you're shred, but the casters are something that Brian will want. We're having a very slow morning again. Guess it's just the time of year. There we go. Little cord food. So I was concerned that the day was not shaping up well. I'm still concerned, but at least things are a little bit better with a computer. Oh, and it's a heavy one, so it's got all its parts in it. I think we're just going to put it over here. Come on, Sharky. Use your brain. Use your head for something other than a holder for the GoPro. There we go. Let's see, what else do we have here? A printer. We can't take the printer, but I can take the cord. Oh, look at that. There's some old vinyl. That's something. That's all wood. Plastic. 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 Somebody was a swimmer. Okay. Hey there, puppy. That always makes the day a little more upbeat when you find a PC. All right, puppy, where did you go? Oh, there you are. Okay. How heavy are you? How hard is this going to be to move this? Right now, it wants to be very hard. This is called the range slow dance. Take a couple steps back, kick the drawer in, and a couple steps back, and then you spin your partner. Okay, now that's going to catch. Good morning. That's a nice big cord. Yeah. Most likely, what's going to happen is that power cord is going to get hung up, but we should be able to overcome that. Okay. Come on. Holy cow. That bad boy is heavy. Whew. Man. Now, getting it to stand upright is going to be a real problem because it's really heavy. So it's funny, I just had somebody ask me about scrapping out a stove. Now that's a range oven combination, and depending upon how the load goes today and my timing, I will try to scrap it out before I take it to the yard. But essentially scrapping these out is very similar to scrapping out dryers, right? So what you do is you pull off the instrument panel and you pull off the back, these back plates. There's going to be insulated copper wire. There's going to be switches that you'll want to get for the copper, the brass, maybe silver contacts. And then the heating elements up here, yeah, they might be worth something. Depends on your yard. My yard just takes them a shred. I just leave them in there. And then this one still had the cord attached, so you can see that cord, big knocking cord and a nice brass plug end on it. So, all right, funny how things turn out sometimes. Ubiquitous wire shelving and a pumpkin. Don't want the pumpkin. We've got some ballast lights. A ballast light. A light with 2 ballasts. Good morning. How are you today?
How are you?
I am great, thank you. Oh, holy cow, these guys are heavy. Roof racks. Oh. Given that weight, there's got to be steel. Hello, microwave. What do you say? Let's go for a ride. Remember when you're scrapping out the microwaves, fan, there'll be a motor here for these fans, there'll be a motor for the turntable, there'll be a motor inside for a cooling fan. You've got a transformer or an inductor on the business end, which is going to be where the panel is. There'll be a low grade board here and a bunch of insulated copper wire. So if you have the time, they're definitely worth scrapping out. I saw some Christmas lights. I did see some Christmas lights. Wonderful. I'm guessing it's okay to take the whole bit. Good morning. Beautiful dog.
Thank you. He's a handful.
Ceiling fans, ceiling fans, ceiling fans, ceiling fans, ceiling fans. And they already started taking them apart. How awesome is that? How awesome is that? Come on, you. There we go. I'll even take the wood. Get rid of that. We'll be able to get rid of those easy enough. That's no big deal. Yeah, I'm not worried about the glass there. I'll take care of that later on. Cool. All right. Now then, I suspect that you are, yeah, you're just the empty box from the one they replaced. From these that they replaced. All right, cool beans. Looks like somebody did some gutter work. Bit of aluminum. Let's see if I can get you to come off. Get this thing to fit a little better. There we go. We can do even better. I'm going to do the aluminum squash dance. It's a two-step inside thing. There we go. That one's got a screw in it. A whole lot of mud. Come on. Oh well, worry about that later on. Yeah, we may have to cinch you down a little bit.
While I get squashing and loading up all this aluminum downspout, I want to take this opportunity to once again say thank you to all my subscribers and viewers. I hope you're enjoying this video. If you are, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, it's real easy. It's the little red button down there in the lower right hand corner. Just go ahead and click on that. And when you see the bell, click on the bell, because that way you won't miss any episodes when I post. I post on Tuesdays and Fridays, but you know, just in case you get busy and you aren't paying attention to the calendar. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and squash a bunch of stuff here and get it in the truck. You probably don't want to watch me squash and fold all this, so we'll just get right to the end of having this stuff loaded up. What do you say? Yeah. I think that'll keep you from blowing out. Hello, toaster. Come on with me. I'm going to check those boxes. See what's in there. That said, Napa brake parts.
be old brake pads inside of the box. Oh, they're very heavy. Yes, I'm gonna go with the guess that the old brake pads are in there. Given how heavy they are. Okay, so we got a couple things going on here. There's some cord food back there. And so let me grab you for that cord food. And we've got, I think the yard will be okay with that because that's still a lot of metal. While I'm down this way. Shop vacs, home vacs, I don't care. I have scrapped a few vacuum cleaners and they're nasty and I just don't feel like messing with it, so I'm not gonna. You're mostly plastic, but I think there's still enough metal on you. I think you're still good. Let's redo this line. I think that should be fine for a while. I don't have to go far and I don't have to go terribly fast. So this is just to make sure it doesn't bounce out. That should be fine. Well, they replaced this dumpster. So Paul, there's a pallet for you. I'm not bringing it to you though, bud. You're gonna have to come get it yourself, okay? Let's go. Yuck. Disgusting habit. Whoa, it's a nice big heavy chunk. Alright, you get out of the way.
come here. Looks like another little chunk. Ka-chunk, ka-chunk. All right. So I had a viewer ask this week how to scrap out stoves, and since I picked up one, I decided to go ahead and take the time and scrap it out.
Get the back off of this.
I have unloaded some of the stuff from the truck so that I could scoot the stove away from the cab, because what we need to do is just get into the back of the stove. I've already removed the panel that's on the back of the control side, so let's go ahead and join the scrap in progress.
Take more screws I probably need to. Just I'm gonna take this off. I need to take off more. I don't have to take off anything more than is necessary. This is going to be where the cord is connected.
Now, these cords can actually sell pretty good just as a used power cord. So if you get one like this and it's in good condition, you may want to try to sell it rather than scrap it. However, if it's been cut or dinged or it's, not safe to use, then you want to go ahead and scrap it because it's got some good heavy gauge copper wire in it, and the ends are going to be good for probably good brassy ends. And then the connector that it goes into right there, that black thing, there's going to be some good brass inside of that as well.
Okay. So you can see what we're dealing with here now. You've got these were the temperature control devices, some sort of rheostat or something like that. Who knows, without looking at it. But we'll pull these. We've got a low-grade board here. We got a lot of insulated copper wire. Fan motor here to pull off. And this is the bulk of what we're going after. But we'll also look underneath of the actual burner plates and see what's there. Nice brass on some of these, so if you're going to go into this to this extent, make sure you grab all these things. That's going to be the wire harness going to the burner plates. This wire harness here. Heating elements. All right, nice wire harness there. As we saw, there's a low-grade board here and a little clock thing here that may have gold bonding wires and stuff. So anyway, we'll look at this in more detail. Or there's a transformer, aluminum heat sinks. These guys probably have copper coils and maybe some copper relay switches with silver contacts in them. So there'll be some potential scrap value besides just the low-grade board. There's a some sort of mylar underneath here, so let's take a look at this. Ugh. So that mylar is glued on there pretty good. Ugh. That's just more shred. But you can see the little silver tracings there in the mylar here, so I'll take a look and see how difficult it is to separate that, and if it's not that bad, I'll separate it and throw it in with my computer keyboard silver mylars. Okay, I'm gonna get that fan motor off of there, right there, that one. I'm gonna go ahead and get that out, and then let's go take a look at the burner plates themselves. All right, so you want to, your yard may want you to separate the heating element. You know, it's going to be different than just the low-grade steel. It might be Monel. I'm just going to chuck it in with the rest of it, because for my yard it's just shred. In the back there's some more heating elements and some more insulated copper wire. So we just pull this off. Then we're going to go ahead and get those. Well, wait a minute. How did we get here? Well, we got here because we were done with the stove. You know, the only thing I did was finish cutting off the insulated copper wire.
Since I got a turn
up here. The truck, and we are on our way to the scrapyard. That's the Florida East Coast.
Florida East Coast Railway.
Tooling on down, Florida East Coast. Well, I'll tell you, since all we did was find that one little piece of ubiquitous wire shelving, let's play the What Didn't You See Me Load game. It should be pretty obvious. There's only one thing, only one big thing that you're going to see me unload that you didn't see me load. So, go ahead, let me know, you steely-eyed shark scrapping fans, what am I going to unload that you didn't see me load? Hey, if you enjoy street scrapping, I've got plenty more street scrapping videos. A link is going to pop up here, and it'll take you to my street scrapping playlist where you can enjoy all kinds of different street scraps. All right, everybody, I had a blast. I hope you did too. I will see you